Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we have more. This was actually a couple of days ago. I didn't do really a report on it because I honestly thought there was more, a little bit slightly more important things that was going on. Although this is a big one. So now that I'm finally able to catch up to it, and this all happened I think during the weekend as well. So that's part of the reason why I also didn't follow it. Without further ado, this is what's been going on with Riley Gaines and what the San Francisco State University has said about the whole issue. And I think that they're going to have a massive problem on their hands because remember, I did say that she was suing these people. And this is the actual statement. From Jamillah Moore, I think that's how he's pronounced his last name. SFSU sent the following email about the Riley Gaines event. Dear State community, today San Francisco State finds itself again at the center of a national discussion regarding freedom of speech and expression. Let me begin by saying clearly the trans community is welcome and belongs at San Francisco State University. Further, our community fiercely believes in unity, connection, care, and compassion, which is the falsity that you're saying here, and we value different ideas even when they are not our own. You definitely do not. Because here's the thing. If you actually cared or did anything about compassion, your people or your students would not have acted the way they did. They would have been disciplined. They would have been fired. They would have been any of the staff English here had competited into it would have been fired, and then the students would have been expelled. But that didn't happen. So you are lying right now. San Francisco State is regularly noted as one of the most diverse campuses in the United States. I really don't care about diversity. It's stupid to even promote that or say that. It's really dumb. This is what makes us Gators, and this is what makes us great. Diversity promotes critical discussions, new understandings, and enriches the academic experience. But we may also find ourselves exposed to divergent views and even views we find personally abhorrent. These encounters have sometimes led to discord, anger, confrontation, and fear. We must meet this moment and unite with a shared value of learning. Another thing I must state as well is that when you have one of your people or one of the people that are coming to speak having to be barricaded into a room for 3 bloody hours, then that is a sign of a massive issue to where maybe the school should probably take precedent and stop something from happening. However, you didn't do that. You let it go on for 3 hours. Thank you to our students who participated peacefully in Thursday evening's event, which was not peaceful by any of the means. Riley Gaines, the last time I checked, was attacked from what she stated, so that's a problem. It took tremendous bravery to stand in a challenging space. I am proud of the moments where we listened and asked insightful questions. I am also proud of the moments when our students demonstrated the value of free speech and the right to protest peacefully. There was no peaceful amount about that. I would like to play in an alternate universe to where the police was not there and where Riley Gaines was there to do essentially by herself, to where I wonder what would actually happen to her. I wonder if she even would have made it out alive that night, assuming the fact that she had no security with her. I would really like to know what would be the case there. These issues do not go away, and these values are very much at our core. This feels difficult because it is difficult. As you reflect, process, and begin to heal, please remember that there are people, resources, and service available and ready to receive our Gator community, including faculty, staff members, coaches, and mentors who are to support you. So yeah, that's what they have pretty much said. SFSU said nothing about the assault of Riley Gaines, instead saying students persevered peacefully and how the school is proud. Riley Gaines comes out and has said, "I'm sorry, did this just say peaceful? I was assaulted, I was extorted and held for ransom." I think she may try to say. The protesters demanded I pay them if I wanted to make it home safely. I missed my flight home because I was barricaded in the classroom. We must have different definitions of peaceful. Agreed. We even have this from Fox News again. Riley Gaines rejects SFSU's statement suggesting students protested peacefully. I was assaulted, which goes back down to here. We have this from Riley Gaines as well. The woman who released a statement following the riot where I was verbally and physically assaulted at SFSU, which she called peaceful, blocked me. I guess it's easier for her to ignore me than to announce violence against women. She won't be able to ignore my lawsuit. Yeah, exactly. Riley Gaines should 100% sue this person immensely because this person is a pack of garbage. We have more here. Dear Jamillah Moore, you can block Riley Gaines and now me, but when a process server hands you the legal papers that you are being sued for enabling violence against women, you won't be able to block the judicial system. When will you stand with women and women's rights? The thing is, these people don't actually care about women's rights at all. They rather just tear it down and make it completely destroyed in every single regard. So yeah, that's kind of the reality of this. It's funny because women are actually destroying their own rights. They're destroying their own communities. They're destroying their own society. They're destroying everything around them because they advocate and promote this type of stuff. So when you want to say, oh, women are not doing this, well, then look around you. Why is it that women, when we see big companies like the Dylan Mulvaney thing with the Bud Light, why is a woman destroying it? When we have Legos, there's another thing where I'm going to championing it. There was a woman championing the other stuff too. So what is the actual issue with women advocating for a lot of stuff? Now, don't get me wrong, there are men that are advocating for this stuff as well, and they're also part of the problem. But majority stands that women are actually voting majority Democrat, which means they're voting for a majority of the stuff that's happening. So they're destroying their own societies, and women need to wake up and start saving themselves. Because if they don't, they're going to lose everything. Everything. Even their own safety. Swimming champion Riley Gaines responded to the email statement issued by San Francisco State University, which described the trans activist who assaulted her and held her for hostage as peaceful and displaying tremendous bravery. Riley has responded by saying, "What I experienced wasn't peaceful. I was barricaded in a room where I could not leave for 3 hours where they are yelling, obscene, violent things." Video by Daily Mail. Which, by the way, I will show you this actual clip of Riley Gaines speaking on the actual issue at hand from her own actual experience. Which, by the way, I've shown videos of this actually happening to her, by the way, so you guys can go back to my videos to actually see that. But this was no form of peaceful. This was a serious and act of violence in a lot of regards. So take a look at this.
Last night.
And obviously, very general, but go in any direction you feel like. What was your immediate reaction?
When I saw this email, one of my friends who goes to the university sent it to me, and I had to reread it because there was clearly no mention of what actually happened. Anything that actually occurred, there was no mention of it. What they described in that email was how proud they were of their brave students who protested peacefully. What I experienced was peaceful. It wouldn't even be peaceful in an alternate universe. I mean, it was quite literally the exact opposite. Barricaded in a room where I could not leave for 3 hours, where they were yelling obscene, terrible, violent things towards both myself and these officers who were protecting me. It was atrocious. It was heinous. It was terrible. I missed my flight home. I couldn't fly home because I was stuck in this room where there was no exit. They blocked the stairways, so there was no exit.
So as we can see here that, you know, the full contact, she was attacked and stuff like that, and the university is going to go say that it's her fault that they reacted peacefully. This is the type of stuff that we have to do, and we have to lay down the ground law. Now, ladies, I understand that I blast you a lot, which you rightfully so do say, and I understand that let's be honest, the Sims are not helping you guys either. The Sims are in an immense problem to society as well, trying to advocate for all the stuff that women that do on OnlyFans. But this is the type of stuff that you need to fight back against. You need to. You have no choice. Because what I'm saying is that your daughters and you yourself are going to be in great peril. I'm in great peril. And there's nothing you can do about it. They will walk away, take all your trophies, take your safety, rape you whenever they want, and they'll be free to do so because they'll be under the trans thing, so they never will get blamed for it. So this is the stuff that you have to face. This is the reality that everything that is going to go on here. And until you realize that what's going to go on, until you wake up and face the music, face the reality that is happening to you, it's gonna be very, very, very dark days for you. I mean, it's bad days for men, but it's been like that for a while now. We're just leaving society as it is. We're walking away. You who have to deal with society, work with society, and make it to where you are, will completely destroy you irreparably, immensely. It's time to wake up, ladies. You know what to do. If you're strong and independent, fix the problems that you have. Otherwise, blame yourself. Alright, guys, that's a video. Like, subscribe, share, and take care.